So one of the things that's pretty fun about tournament season is we get to take these models that are used in the tournament and add them to the library of CAD challenges over here at TooTallToby.com. If you sort these by newest, you can see that this one here was added just about a week ago, and you can see here that this one has had 23 successful solvers using a variety of different CAD systems, and you can see here that it has an average solve time of 7 minutes and 9 seconds. Think you can solve it faster using your CAD system? Well, visit us at TooTallToby.com to find out. All right, guys, listen. Enough talk. The time is now for this battle. We got Dom from the United States, our number 4 seed in this tournament running SolidWorks. We got Mehtab from Bangladesh, a 2-time tournament winner, our number 1 seed from Bangladesh running SolidWorks. This is it, Connor. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, guys. The semifinal battles start out with drawing number 20. This CAD vs. CAD battle begins in 3, 2, 1, go. What is the mass of this part in XXX.X grams? The tolerance is plus or minus 1 grams. Our runners are both grabbing a screen capture of this part, and they are moving it into their CAD system. Let's see how they do it. We got Dom on the left from the United States running SolidWorks. We got Mehtab on the right from Bangladesh running SolidWorks. Let's see if they decide to use sheet metal for this challenge or if they just do it with regular solids. Let's see what they decide to do with their first couple of sketches. Starting very differently here. Yeah. This is what I love about when we get into the more complicated models. We get to see this kind of variety from our runners. So we see that Mehtab has decided to start out by drawing this thing kind of looking in from the end, doing some kind of overall dimensioning. Meanwhile, we see Dom has decided to draw this thing by creating that kind of upper square base with the hole going through it. So really, really interesting. Again, shout out to Dom. He's actually working off premises today, not in his regular comfortable area to work. And I'm sure that when you jump onto a different computer, you're probably getting some surprises as far as keyboard shortcuts and things go. Yeah. But I love what we're seeing here right at this moment. I love that we're seeing kind of both of the runners are taking a moment, still kind of coming up with a game plan. It looks like Mehtab is just kind of thinking through, looking at the drawing, trying to figure out what's going on with this drawing. Yeah. This is kind of a classic, without giving away too much, this is kind of a classic sheet metal dilemma. When you look at the way sheet metal parts are defined, are dimensioned, they will the customer will sometimes give you a dimension that doesn't really play that friendly with the way SolidWorks works, with the way SolidWorks programming works. So.
That's clever what Mehtab just did there.
Yeah, it did a circle and then cut the outside. Is that what it did? That was really cool. I love seeing Mehtab. This is so cool because Mehtab just added those fillets by doing a window select from a perpendicular view. And that's totally a move that I think we all learned from watching Dom. Like Dom was definitely one of the ones that pioneered that move in the speed modeling community. Yeah. So it's kind of cool to see that Mehtab is now using it against Dom. Yeah. in a 1v1 match here. So really cool to see here and really interesting to see how both of these runners are going through and trying to solve this thing. Not an easy model. I gotta say, I'm surprised by how far, even knowing what I know about these runners, I'm surprised by how far Mehtab is already. It's almost like he's got the whole thing almost done already. So really, really interesting. But of course, when we get into these higher tier challenges, these tier 4 and tier 5 challenges, there's always going to be a little bit more of a kind of like discrete phases of the challenges. And although it looks like Mehtab maybe is almost finished, now I think you can see he's getting into that second kind of discrete phase of this challenge where you're trying to work with that lower section that's kind of notched out. You can see going down the... What are we...
just say that Dom did the exact same thing that we're just talking about.
Yeah. Dom's doing the same thing, that we're talking about here. But I think that Mehtab, you can see Mehtab is getting now into it and kind of trying to think through what exactly he's going to do. Oh, doing that fillet that we talked about?
Yeah, that too.
Gotcha. Yeah, Mehtab is now looking at this thing and trying to figure out how to get that geometry that we've described in the drawing and how to get it in a way that it's, you can see this is tricky. Like I saw this part in the real world and I thought to myself, whoa, that's a cool sheet metal bend. I like the way it's kind of flat on the bottom there where you've got that rounded tab with the hole going through. You got those four holes going through this thing, and then you've got kind of a rounded area, so, going around those holes, which is flat. It's the same, it's coplanar to that main tab that's flat on the floor. Yeah. And so how the heck do you create that? How do you manage it? It's definitely, this is where things start to get a little bit tricky.
It looks like Dom might be experiencing the new computer effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have any other commentary besides that. But It is unfortunate.
Interesting. Mehtab just decided to blast that whole end away. Let's see what he ends up doing, if he sticks with that strategy or if he decides to mix it up a little bit here.
I think you might lose some mass though if you do stick to that strategy.
Yeah, they'll definitely need to clean it up.
Yeah.
And Dom looking in on this thing from the top now. This is really cool to see, guys. This is what we came here for. Okay, this is what these tournaments are all about, is seeing these guys struggling with geometry that you will often see in the real world. And it's a great way for you to practice as well.
We don't want to see a hero. We want to see a hero fall. I'm going to quote Spider-Man.
Interesting.
Or maybe I'm quoting Green Goblin there. Yeah. It'd be weird if Spider-Man said that.
So it looks like Mehtab now looking down. Look at these. They're both putting in that same dimension to get the location of those holes and of those arcs. And I'm really curious to see how Mehtab handles this. Looks like he's going to do, what's he going to end up doing here? He's doing some kind of contour selection. He's trying to figure this thing out. Meanwhile, you see Dom, maybe from all his manufacturing experience, is I don't know. I hate to say it, or I don't want to necessarily prejudge this situation, but it almost looks like Dom is starting to pull ahead here.
Yeah,
because you can see Mehtab. What's he using here? He's using delete face, maybe. We love delete face.
Yeah. It also looked like Dom was trying to do all the parts and then symmetry it at first, while he had already mirrored the I don't know what you call it, like the tab on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the window select wasn't working, he went back to the single part and looks like he's gonna mirror it.
Yeah.
Again, it's cool seeing these guys like troubleshoot.
Yes, I 100% agree. And now it looks like, at least graphically, it looks like Mehtab has it. Now this is interesting. Look what Mehtab's going to do here. It looks like he's going to create a 45-degree cut to create just a section of the model. And then I think we're going to see a pattern.
Yeah.
So this is really cool, guys. This is high-level stuff here. And this is something that I've certainly done myself because of the power of the circular pattern of a body. And now look at that. Look how quickly he got into combine and then combine them together. And guys, we're going to see an answer coming into the chat here any moment. Wow. Mehtab comes into the chat with the answer, 164.7 grams. And that is correct. And congratulations to Mehtab. Wow. Well done, my friend. Well done. That was awesome.
That was intense.
Holy smokes. That was not an easy part. Wow. Really well done. And you can see Dom on the left does have those tabs flattened down in that lower section. Look at it. Dom's right there.
Yeah.
Dom, if you bring up your mask, look at Dom. He's right there. Wow. He too was able to get that geometry, get it in place, get it created. What a cool experience. Serial Sal in the chat says, wow, what a cool part. Thank you, my friend. I think that was totally awesome. I'm going to leave these guys on screen for just a moment. I just want to plug in my control deck here so that I can do a little bit more dynamic recognition when they win and stuff. So guys, just give me a sec. Hopefully everything doesn't blow up.
That was crazy to watch. Yeah, that was a wild match, especially like you have Dom, who has more expertise with sheet metal, but he has the complete debuff of not being at his home center.
Indeed.
Yeah. I think that, like, I was watching it, it looked like he had maybe 15 seconds where he was just like trying to put in control and it didn't work.
Yes.
And it was less than 10-second difference in the two of them.